I've been attending this sound museum all the way back since 1985 on Albany Street. The building that I was in Alewife got taken when they extended the Red Line, and I moved to Albany Street, and then the Albany Street building got taken with a big dig, okay? So I've been displaced, and I have been displaced, and here I am at the Sound Museum. Now, I'm pretty involved in the community, and I've been watching what's going on. And I don't know if you guys know, but when this project first started, the city, the mayor's office, and listen, IQHQ bought the building. I do like living in a free country where I can buy and sell my property. But there's a process, okay? There's a process that the city goes through for mitigation. And the Mayor's Office of Arts and Culture, they put out a letter on January 14th saying the Sound Museum must be preserved and relocated because they are an anchor institution, their own words. Karen Elliott Ortega from the mayor's office said they are an anchor institution, the Sound Museum, and that any space, temporary or permanent, had to account for their longevity and their growth and for us musicians. Yes, okay? Yeah. And that was a great thing for them to do. I was actually amazed and I was really glad that happened. And IQHQ, they said, sure, they're going to do what the city wants because they want to build their building, right? So they go out and they get the Desmonds and they get on January 18th and January 25th in the public meetings and say, we're going to move the musicians, we're going to move the Sound Museum, we're going to build out a state-of-the-art facility, we're going to put in 2 recording studios and a performance space. We were going to get moving trucks and move you all and get everybody and make sure that there's absolutely no interruption of service for the musicians. And that was a really generous offer, okay? But then things changed. Then a small group of people started agitating, saying, no, they have to stay in Austin, no. And they held secret meetings.
Art Dice here?
They held Art Stays here. They held secret meetings with IQHQ. They held backroom deals they made, okay? They didn't let anybody know. In July, IQHQ put out a statement saying they're looking for space in Austin and they'll even make temporary space available, but then and the Sound Museum will be able to stay here until the new space is available. So we've had promises and promises and more promises. Promises from the city, promises from IQHQ. But then, on November 1st, without any warning, IQHQ announced that they're buying a building and they're donating it to the city so that the Mayor's Office of Arts and Culture can run this building, okay, for the musicians. Only on the condition that they get their biolab approved. Now, don't be fooled. This building may happen, it may not happen. Even if it does, it's going to take a few years. And as awesome as it is that there might be a permanent building here in Austin, they've abandoned the Sound Museum, okay? They've abandoned us, okay? Because that announcement came with an eviction notice, right? So we have no place to stay. So now, they've created some temporary spaces in Dorchester, a very generous landlord, okay, who's got a building that might not be developed for a couple of years, said, yeah, you can use our space. So this group, they've got this space, and what do? Is there any doubt in anybody's mind that that's meant for us to go to? Okay, is there? No, so what they do is they put together a committee, and they've decided to give this space to the Sound Museum's competitors to operate for free, with no investment, with no consideration of us. The Desmonds and all of us, I don't know how many of you, but 350 of us signed a survey where we said we want to move with the Sound Museum. They've ignored that survey. They've suppressed that. It isn't even in the public record. If you go to the BPDA website for this project, they did a document dump of 150 pages, and that list is not in there. Our voices have not been heard. They have been suppressed. Okay? And then they have just assassinated the Sound Museum. And what blows my mind is why a group, never mind Art Stays Here, but the Mayor's Office of Arts and Culture, 2 organizations who are saying, us musicians keep losing our resources. Why on God's green earth would they not support the preservation of the Sound Museum. There's 3 rehearsal spaces left in Boston, and now there's going to be 2 because they just delivered the coup de grace. Okay? They want to control us. That's what it's about. It's not what they're getting out of it. What they're getting out of it? They're getting control of us. They're giving you away like pawns.
That's right.
They don't care what you think.
That's right.
Okay? So I came here today with a pretty heavy heart. Sad, I'm angry, I'm frustrated, I've written letters, I've spoken out, I've made my social media posts, and now, I know a lot of people, they don't want to leave this building. I've emptied my space out. It's in my hallway. My band is done. It's done. Okay? I've been here since 1982 playing local music, supporting local music, and right now my whole musical career is a pile in my fucking hallway. Okay? I'm pissed off. And seeing all of you here it warms my heart, okay? But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. They want you to occupy this building. They want you to chain yourselves to it. They want you to keep your stuff here. And I think it's great. I think we should insist that IQHQ, that they give us space, that they make sure that we get transferred properly. Okay, but you can't stay in this building because it's a trap. It's a trap. They're using you. Okay? You'll be used again if you do that, because the first thing that'll happen will be legal proceedings against the Desmonds. Your stuff will get locked up and seized. You'll be arrested for trespassing, and that's what the news will be about. The news will not be about, it'll be about, well, we're hooligans. Okay? It won't be about the city completely doing a 180 on preserving one of the anchor institutions of this city. It won't be about the backroom deals. It won't be about the nepotism. It won't be about the assassination of the Sound Museum. You can't take the heat off them. You want to change that? You gotta, all of us, we're out here in 30-degree weather in January. God bless you all for that, okay? But if you can stand out here in 30-degree weather, you can go home, you can take a picture of your empty room, and you can put your middle finger up and take a picture of that too, and mail it to the mayor at boston.gov, okay? You can mail it to your city councilor. You can mail it to the mayor's office of arts and culture and the BPDA. It's not hard. All you gotta do is do a little Google search, but let your voice be heard. Do not be silenced. We will not stand here and just be used as pawns to be horse traded, okay? That is not who we are. We are loud and we are strong together, so let your voice be heard.